Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Teen Wolf the movie. And this is out on Paramount Plus, and this is a sequel film to the series Teen Wolf, and not a remake of Teen Wolf. When did Teen Wolf not be about a werewolf dealing with teenage stuff and having to deal with, like, ghost samurai and, like, weird, deformed, zombie-esque creatures with razor-sharp teeth and stuff like that? And I'm just sitting here like, this isn't my Teen Wolf. Old man shaking fist at sky. And this, all joking aside, this film from Russell McCall definitely is for fans of the show. There's no bones about it. As somebody who's never watched the show, trying to watch this movie was tough. It's like, let's introduce 20 people that you all remember so detailed from all watching every single episode of Teen Wolf, and you're just like, I watched none. I know none of them. And trying to figure out who everybody is and their different personalities when they're all just a bunch of cookie-cutter beautiful people just didn't work. And you have so many of these actors that are fine and do fine jobs, but like none of them really stand out except for just maybe Tyler Hoechlin, who's the only recognizable person that I saw in the film. And they just dive right in, expect you to know everybody, and you know, it has all this reliance on these characters, and it feels like it's shot like a TV show. The budget definitely doesn't look like they've amped it up to make a movie out of this. There's some horrible moments with some bad CGI. There's one moment when one of these characters like a fire werewolf or something, and just the fire effects around her just so bad. The action is shot terribly. There's so many edits in these fight scenes that it's almost incomprehensible to try to figure out what's actually going on in these scenes. And it's just like, how am I supposed to enjoy the action if I can't tell what the hell's going on? And like I said, it looks like a cheap TV show. It's not very engaging in the way that it's shot. It's pretty bland and uninspired. From like a character standpoint, all these characters just seem like bland, one-dimensional characters. And like, they are attempting at points to try to do like these teenage things, but all of them are like in their late 30s, and like at this point it's just like barely any of you are teenagers, and they try to introduce new characters that you're just like, do I care? This movie is way too long. Way too long. Did not need to be 2 hours and 20 minutes of just dragging and dragging and dragging of random characters thrown at random character with no characterization, like who are all these people, and really feeling no connection here. And it feels like this is a like complete mess of a convoluted plot of everything trying to go on in this movie. You're just sitting there like, unless you're like a die-hard Teen Wolf fan, I don't think this movie is really going to do much for anybody. And I feel bad for the people who see it on there and think, oh, this is like a Teen Wolf remake. No, it's not. Definitely not at all. And in the end, I really think this is not a great effort. It's alienating in the fact that, like, it really doesn't do a good job at all of trying to, like, make this accessible to other people. And really, like, so many of the aspects of this film are so subpar that it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth by the time the credits start rolling. But those are my thoughts on Teen Wolf the movie. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.